Cool. So, can you hear me in your head?
Yeah, I hear you.
Great. So we do have one of the technicians who's just checking over the car, making sure the pressures are all A-OK. So just like just like you went through in the classroom session, you went through the class, right?
Yep.
Good. Good, we're good there. We want to be nice and smooth on the gas, smooth on the brakes, smooth on the steering. This car is fairly aggressive in the way that the power comes in, so just keep that in mind. With your foot on the brake, you can click on this up paddle just one time. I'll listen to first, I'll give a thumbs up to our pit boss, and we'll probably get staged out for the next session. Yeah, nice and smooth on all the inputs. Yeah, your hand's right at that 9 and 3 position, that is perfect. We use a bunch of different colored cones out on track. First set of cones you'll see is the double yellow. That's our lift cones. Lift off the gas. After that will be the red braking cones. I'll make a big fist. Brake, brake, brake. Depending on how many braking cones there are, it will give you an indication of how hard you're going to need to hit the brakes.
Okay.
You can always hit the brakes hard. I've never had a guest hit the brakes too hard.
Yeah, I gotta get a feel for how the brakes really are.
And they are so surprisingly powerful. That's, you know, everybody knows 600 horsepower is fast.
Yeah.
But then the brakes on them, when you squeeze on those brakes and you go, oh yeah, that was 10% braking ability. That's what really, really surprises a lot of people. So after the red braking cones will be the orange turning cones, either towards your side or towards my side, and then the green apex cones. Basically just connect the dot.
Orange to green.
Orange to green. Yep. If you see a cone, head to the cone. We do have a safety chicane out there on right before the back sweeping turn. With these cars, if we didn't put that in, we were much too fast for quite frankly, for us in the passenger seat to feel okay with
Yeah,
that.
I could see that.
Oh yeah. And even with it, you'll get up pretty quick. So, with that said, we can go as quickly as you feel comfortable, as quickly as I feel comfortable, as slowly as you want. I don't care. This is your drive. These are your experiences. But if you'd like to go quicker, I can definitely help you get a little quicker.
Okay.
If we need to pass anybody out there, they will be all the way over to one side of the track, and we'll go around them on the other. Or we will be all the way on one side, and we'll get passed on the other. I'll guide you through that process if it needs to happen.
Okay. How many horsepower is this?
So we can roll on forward. 610. We're going to be behind Barney, purple Porsche.
All right.
Yeah, 610 horsepower, all-wheel drive, naturally aspirated V10 engine, screaming up to about 9,000 RPM. When we're passing or elsewise on the track, I may reach over, help you steer a little bit. Number one, please don't fight me on that. I'm just trying to help you, give you a little bit of assistance. But also, please don't let go of the wheel.
No, I won't.
You laugh.
Yeah.
But we have to say.
I can imagine. Coffee's hot and you have to label it.
Yeah. Warning, sleeping pills may cause drowsiness.
Right?
Exactly. Yeah, so don't let go of the wheel. You're still steering, you're still driving. I'm just there for a little assistance. We're going to go out, do 3 laps, and we're going to have some fun.
All right.
Have you ever done anything like this before? I
have not, no. Well, I take that back. I did a go-kart.
Okay.
The electric racing ones at like 60 mile an hour.
Ooh, that's quick.
Yeah, they're fast. Indoor track. It was a good time. So, yeah, this is a little more, I guess.
A little bit more. Yes. Although, unlike a go-kart, you have brakes at all 4 wheels.
Yeah.
Instead of just in the back. And also, unlike a go-kart, we don't want to be sliding the car.
I have driven through Chicago, so...
Okay. Yeah, Chicago is actually where Extreme is based out of.
Are they?
Mm-hmm. Yep, there's a home base with a giant shop and a bunch of lifts, and it's where all the cars go for winter.
Wow.
Or if they need any significant maintenance.
Are this corporate-owned kind of cars, or?
Yeah, so they're all owned by the company Extreme.
Do I stop up here?
No, we're going to roll on out, but we're going to give ourselves a nice gap between us and the purple people eater in front of us. So, yeah. It's a great gap. Excellent. good. And then the other two cars in front of the lead car, they're ride-alongs, so we don't need to worry about them whatsoever. We're gonna stay all the way to my side. Is it not my side? Good. This is turn number 1. It's a long sweeping turn. Most of these turns are long sweeping turns. This is that green apex cone. And we start drifting over towards your side, looking for those red braking cones on your side. Good. So we'll squeeze those brakes. Come off the brakes, staying on your side all the way to the orange, and now bending it in towards my side. Looking for that green apex. You start rolling on the gas. All the way down to the red braking cones on my side. Good. And squeezing those brakes all the way to the orange. Lead off the brakes. Bending it into your side. Looking for the first green. Good. Here's the second green. Good. You can roll on the gas up to those red braking cones, and this is where that safety chicane is. Good. Bend it up to your side, back over to my side. Good. And now you can start rolling back onto the gas. Long, sweeping right-hand turn. So we'll come into the inside green here, and we can track out just a little bit over towards your side, and then tighten up a little bit more towards my side. Yeah, it's real fine adjustment to the wheel. And you can roll on the gas. Roll the gas after those double yellows. A little bit of lift at that double yellow. You don't need the brakes at all. Just a little lift off the gas and then bending it into my side, rolling on the gas. That zone is where you do need the brakes. Now squeeze on those brakes. Good. Come off the brakes, bend it into my side. And then this you can treat like a straightaway as well. My side a little bit more. Excellent. And squeeze those brakes. Good. A little bit more. Off the brakes, bend it into your side. This is the last turn on the track. It is tricky, so stay on your side for longer than you think. Now bend it into my side. Good. We call that a very late apex. And as you roll on the gas, it turns this into a big straightaway.
Gotcha.
Staying all the way on your side. You can stay on the gas all the way to the bridge. Good. And we're going to squeeze those brakes. Good. Off the brakes. Bending it into my side. Looking for that green apex cone on my side. Start rolling on. Aiming for those red braking cones on your side. Excellent. How you feeling?
Good.
Starting to make a little bit of sense?
Yeah, just focusing.
Good. You can roll on the gas all the way down to those red braking cones. Good. Staying on my side all the way to orange. And now bending it into your side. Good. This is number 1. Good. Green number 2. You start rolling on the gas all the way down to that red braking cone. And squeezing on those brakes. Going through the safety chicane. Good. Roll on. Bend it in nice and tidy over to my side. Good. You start rolling on, track out a little bit towards your side, and then bend it back in onto my side. Yep. Keep rolling on. Roll on. Good. Bend it into my side. Go back on the gas if you feel comfortable with it. All the way down to the double hill. Those brakes. Good. Off the brakes. We're going to get all the way over to my side. Lift off the gas. We're going to let this car go by.
Oh, you said that on?
No, we'll do it on the front straightaway.
Gotcha.
Front straightaway, GT3. Off the brakes, bend it into my side. Now we'll go all the way over to your side and lift off the gas just until they get in front of us, okay?
Yep.
So lift off the gas. And 3, 2, 1. Good. And squeezing those brakes. Good. Going all the way to the orange. Brakes. Bend it into my side. Good. Start rolling on that gas, going all the way down to those red braking cones. And squeezing those brakes. Lead off the brakes, bend it into my side. Excellent. And rolling on the gas all the way down to those red braking cones. And squeeze those brakes. Lead off the brakes. Good. You can start rolling on. Good. Keep adding it. Good. And roll on. Roll on. Good. And add a little bit more through here. Good. Roll on the gas. And stay on it if you feel comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Little lift, bend it into my side, and get back on the gas. Squeeze those brakes. Good. Off the brakes, bend it into my side. Roll back onto that gas. Treat this like a straightaway. Squeeze those brakes. Good. Get it into your side. Yeah. Good. And squeeze those brakes. Now this time we'll be going in the pits.
Okay.
So hug it nice and tight, nice and tight, nice and tight. Little more, little more. Perfect.